guys, welcome to L&J tutorials once again. You are with Justice today. I hope you are doing well with our tutorials, and today we are going to talk about blocks. Blocks are simply collection of drawings which can be inserted in the drawing and other drawings. So I don't actually know how to explain it in a sentence, but I think at the end of everything you will understand what to use blocks for. So now, if you want to, blocks are created by yourself and you can insert it in any drawing you want to, provided you do the right thing, and also you can edit it anytime you want to make changes to it as well. So now let's first of all talk about inserting a pre-existing block. So if you have a pre-existing block and you want to insert, just come to insert here. Then you'll see a dozen of blocks I have here. All these are blocks. You have a centrifugal pump tool, you have a pH meter, you have a stirrer, a pump, and the tank, and centrifugal pump, and battery reactor. All these are blocks I can insert in this drawing, as many as I want. So if you want to insert a block, just come to, these are the blocks I have created in this drawing. These are the blocks I have in this drawing. So if I want to insert a centrifugal pump, I just click on this pump, then I will have the chance to place it anywhere in my drawing. Honestly, I didn't prepare a place for it, but just let me place it in an empty place here. So I'm zooming in, so I'll just click anywhere. I have the right to move it anywhere I want to and position it anywhere I want to place in my drawing. I can still zoom and pan. So when I'm done, I'll just click and it will be positioned in my drawing. Now this is made up of many geometries, but you realize that when I selected, it selected all of them as a single geometry. So this is what blocks actually are, and I can make a copy of this. I can modify it anyhow I want, except that if I want to make changes, I can just double click on it, then go to OK. Sorry. Now before we go to making the changes, so this is how you can insert. And one thing you should know when you are inserting a drawing, you realize that some drawings appear very magnified and it alone is very, very small. This is because of the size I used in the drawing when I was making it. This is the relative size it has with the rest of the drawing, so don't panic. Now you can also come here and insert as many blocks as you want. So this is Terra. Now the next thing you're going to learn how to do is to create a new block. So I'll go to create. Let me show you well. Come to create block. Then I'll have to enter the name of the block, say pump. Then I will go, make sure you take specify on screen. I would always recommend this with the base point. That is the parts, the point in the drawing you are going to hold the object at when you want to insert or move around. So then the objects you are going to include in your drawing, specify on screen all the time. Or select objects. You can just select the objects. I always prefer to select the objects. So the object I want to use as a block is actually in this drawing here. So this is the pump you're going to create, a centrifugal pump here. So select this circle, select this truncated triangle, select this line and this other line. Then when you are done, you press enter. Then you have the right to change the units that is going to be used to dimension your block, and also you can convert to block. It means that the object I just selected, this one that I just selected, I can convert it into a block directly in the drawing, or I can retain it. Retain simply means that it's still going to remain as it is in the drawing, but I'm going to still get a copy of it in my blocks list, and I can also delete. It means that when I go to delete, after going to OK, then the object is going to vanish from my drawing, and it's like I'm cutting it from the drawing and pasting it in my blocks list, but I want to retain it. So go to retain, and then you can also add a description about the pump, what it is for, so that in case there's any newcomer or any new user, he will understand what to use it for. Then go to OK. Then, because I've already created, don't bother yourself, this is because I've already created the pump before, so I'll go to redefine. Then the base point, I'm yet to specify it. So if I click here, it means that anywhere I click, that is where my cursor is going to be on the drawing or on the object when I want to insert it. So I prefer the center like this. So you are done creating your block. So if I want to insert it, let me get rid of this drawing here. Let me get rid of this one here. If let's say I have this space prepared for it to insert it in, I go to insert, then I come to pump. This is what I just created. So click on pump, then I can see what it just did. I can insert it in my drawing like this. I can simply insert it in my drawing like this. Then click here. I can't adjust this line. I can't do that. I just can't do that. So you should be mindful how you paste it, how you create it, and whatever you do, just to help you in your positioning. So when I click on this, you'll see that there is a blue square. That is my base point. I can only move this. I can grasp this block here and move it with the base point. So like this, and like that. So you see I've positioned it as it were in the drawing. So I can also insert any other drawing, any other object, any other block in the drawing as much as I want. Now you can also edit a block. So when you go to block editor, you can double click on the block in the drawing like this. It will pre-select it for you. Then you go to, there's a list of blocks I have in this current drawing. So there's the block I want to edit. So I go to OK. Then it will open for me a block editor, bringing all the objects I have in my block into view. Then I don't, actually, honestly guys, I don't do much here. So come to home, then you have all the drawing tools. You see now it has been exploded into separate drawings. You see it. So you can edit it or add geometries. I mean, you can draw and add it to your editor. So when you are done, maybe you want to shorten this line, you just shorten it, pull it back a little, then press escape. Then maybe that's the only changes I want to make. Then I want to insert something, blah blah, anything you want to do. So when you are done, you just come to close block editor, or you come to block editor, you go to save, or you can just directly go to close. It will ask you if you want to save it. So just go to close and you are done. Then you see that the line doesn't reach this one. You understand? It doesn't reach. It was reaching before, but I just shortened it in the block editor. So if I want to if I want to get my length back, I will either go to my editor and do it, or just click on it and right click and go to edit in place. Edit in place means that I'm going to be able to have the other drawings around. Then I can edit the block. So when you are done, just go to here, yes, save changes. Then you are done. You see what I just did. So when you click on the block and you right click, you have a couple of options here to do. You can reset it to how it previously were when you inserted it, or you go to the block editor where it will be brought into view separately. No, it will be isolated, something like that. So then you are done. So that is about the block editing. Now anytime you want to insert a drawing or insert a block and you select the wrong block, just press escape and it will undo the selection. So Then we also have now one cool thing about a block. The reason why someone will say, why don't I just copy this drawing into this same drawing and paste it? One cool thing about a block is that now one thing I usually do is that I create a template. Maybe I have a series of identical drawings I want to make. For example, I was drawing some stuff and I needed to include a block, a title block. So I know there are many ways of creating a title block, but I chose this one. So what I did was that I created a template with the right settings, with the right number of layers, with the template has the right number or the preferences I want. So if anytime I'm going to create a new drawing, I have these 3 blocks as a default on that template. So I don't necessarily, you see this title block here. Yes, you see this here. I didn't have to create it or draw it as part of this drawing, but I inserted it as a block. Then I edited it and added some names and changes. Do you understand? So that is one cool thing with a block, but you can use copy and paste to do this. So what I'm talking about is, look, let me go to new drawing. Now this is my template. I use JAT templates. I have all the preferences, the layers and everything inside of it. So let's go to open. Then when I open this, when I come to insert, look, I have all these blocks waiting for me to use. So I just have to, after drawing, just have to say I'm drawing a circle here. To drawing, I just have to go to pop and I select it. Then I click. I place it there. I don't need to draw a new, but you couldn't copy from another drawing and paste here. You understand it? So that is one cool thing about the blocks. And also you can insert. So what I do is that anytime I'm drawing, since I know a title block is permanent in all the drawings I'm going to do, I create a template with a block inside of it. So anytime I open that template to use for my drawing, I have those blocks waiting for me. So I think you can think around that and devise your own way of using it. So now you can also insert another drawing or a block from another drawing. So currently this is the drawing I'm using. Let me open, or let me create a new drawing. Let me create a new drawing. Now I can go to insert, then recent blocks. These are the blocks I have in this drawing. Then blocks from other drawings. So these recent blocks it is a history of the blocks you have used in the application, in the software so far, not in only the drawing but in the software. So you see many blocks here. Then I can also go to blocks from other drawings. So this is very cool. So if I want to insert this first angle projection symbol here, I only just have to select it, then I can insert it in my drawing. Meanwhile, it isn't part of the default blocks that came with my drawing, so it's a very cool thing. So in case you forget and you're using a different template that doesn't contain the blocks you want to use, what you have to do is to just come to blocks from other drawings. Then you come to this 3 ellipse, the ellipse here, where you can open the particular drawing that contains the block you want to include. So I select this one, then go to open. Then these are the drawings, or these are the blocks that are current in the drawing. So if I want to use any of them, say this one, I have to click on it, then without holding my mouse, I just have to position it, move it about and position it in my drawing. So that is one thing very cool. And if you want to edit, just double click, then go to OK, then you can edit it. I hope you understand. So when you are done, just have to go to close editor. I didn't make any changes, so you didn't ask me if I want to discard or save the changes. So I also have the recent here, current drawing, and yes, I think you understand what it really means. So I just close my palettes. And so thank you guys for your time. I appreciate your following up on us, and we really are inspired to do more with your support, your likes, your comments, and everything. But please don't forget to subscribe if you need future videos. If you have any special recommendations for us too, you can add it in the comment section or email it to us. Or if you have any suggestions to improve our tutorials, we can also do that for you. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe for more videos. If you like it, please don't keep your thumb down. Please keep it up for us, and also for others to also benefit, to recommend these videos for them and share it and let them also benefit. Thank you very much for your time. See you. Bye.